Got an LGZ file for an LG device firmware update? This is a compressed firmware archive used by LG Electronics for device updates. I'm Evan Brooks, Certified Support Engineer, and I'll explain how to handle these LG compressed firmware archive files. Just so you know, the key to the final solution is understanding how to leverage a dedicated, high-value LGZ file inspection utility that offers versatile support for countless formats. A user with an LGZ file has a tar archive that has been compressed using the Lzip compression algorithm. This format is often used in Linux and Unix-like environments for software distribution or data backup, offering a high compression ratio. The user's primary goal is to extract the original files. The .lgz format is a compound structure. It begins with a tar, tape archive, container, which bundles multiple files and directories into a single data stream without compression. This entire tar stream is then compressed using the LZMA-based Lzip algorithm designed for data integrity and high compression ratios. For managing LGZ files, the best dedicated software is LG Firmware Tools from LG Electronics. Dedicated software is required to correctly unpack and rebuild the file structure. Windows may reveal the archive header, but unpacking relies on third-party tools. We are testing every installed program for file recognition. Right-click your LGZ file and choose Open With. Test LG Firmware Tools first. If it fails, select another application. The solution lies in finding the right reader. If your LGZ file still refuses to open, stay calm. The universal solution is coming. But first, the explanation. Here is the technical breakdown of why your system is rejecting the LGZ file. First, using LG Bridge or tools. Install LG Bridge or LG Mobile Support Tool from LG's official website to apply LGZ firmware updates to compatible LG mobile devices. Connect your LG device via USB and the software handles firmware extraction and installation automatically following LG's official update procedures for safe firmware deployment. Next, extracting with universal tools. Try opening LGZ files with 7-zip or WinRAR, which sometimes recognize LG's compression format. If extraction succeeds, you can examine firmware components for analysis. Be aware that firmware extraction is intended for repair and analysis purposes, and direct firmware modification may violate device warranties. Finally, caution with firmware modification. Avoid manually modifying firmware files as incorrect modifications can permanently damage your LG device requiring professional repair. Use only official LG update tools and procedures for firmware deployment. For device repair, contact LG customer support or authorized service centers, rather than attempting unsupported firmware operations. If compatibility checks failed, it is likely because the file extension name is shared by different developers for unrelated formats, causing your PC to use the wrong reading language. Using raw-level data inspection is a recommended method to try and uncover a file's true requirements when the extension label is unclear or shared. Because the specialized software couldn't access your file, you need a dedicated universal solution. FileMagick is the one I always recommend. Visit filemagick.com for details. If you appreciate these expert walkthroughs, consider hitting the subscribe button to support the channel.